I'm Cathy Cresser. I'm the owner of Pure Intent Farm and mother of two. I live out in Oak Run. And we're out here today to address the Air Pollution Control Board. They're talking about their budget of a $1.4 million budget allocation this year, and we're asking for funds to be allocated to research what we believe is the geoengineering, also known as climate modification, climate control, weather modification that's going on in our skies in Shasta County. It's going on relentlessly. I attempted to talk to Ross Bell, the manager of the Air Pollution Control Board, I believe, Air Quality Management, and he was very dismissive, directed me to the FAA, the EPA, and I just decided that action needed to be taken. And I reached out to my community members, like-minded people that believe this is in fact happening, to address it today and hopefully get some funds allocated to do the necessary research to get the answers that we demand. It's in education, it's all around education. Dane Wigington is very vocal, he's a local resident. He also runs the geoengineeringwatch.org website, educating the globe basically to this issue, where a lot of people call these contrails. Some people use the word chemtrails. We don't like to use that because it brings about a lot of bias, but we do believe something is happening. These jet trails are turning into full sky whiteouts. I'm a farmer. I've farmed for 3 years straight since I moved to this county and noticed a visible difference in my crops, and I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. A lot of people are sick. Alzheimer's is at an all-time high, and I have tests right here locally of rainwater, snowpack samples done by Dane Wigington over the course of the last decade, showing toxic levels of these metals and other contaminants that just aren't being addressed. There was an article in your paper last week about number 7 in air quality, Reading, yay! Well, they're testing at 2.5 microns. That's all I could think of was how 80s of you, that's smog. We're talking nanoparticles now, like Dane Wigington suggested at the 50, I'm not a scientist, but at the really, really tiny nanoparticle level is where we need to be testing this air quality now. It's not about smog anymore. I don't know what it means. I just know that I'm a pattern watcher, and we were supposed to have, according to the forecast at the beginning of the week, we were supposed to have 4 solid straight days of rain, which after heavy spray days accumulated into one giant outburst of rain, and then we're done. We're back to clear, as my uncle calls it, a jackpot forecast. Sunshine balls across the week. A lot of people call this cloud seeding. Well, some people argue that it's quite the opposite. They're actually trying to cause these droughts that we're currently in. This isn't happening by accident. They're engineering the weather. It is warfare on the citizens, and we want answers.